So we're doing systems of equations by substitution in number 9 on the practice exam.
Ooh, that's by substitution?
This is by substitution. So what you're going to look at is which of these equations could I best make x or y, any of the x's or y, into a 1x or a 1y? And how would I do it? Well, the first thing I'd say is none of them, and I'd probably do it by elimination. What? If I had my choice. But they specifically said solve by substitution, which means I have to come up with an x or a y. Which one would you like to do?
Y.
Let's find a y. Okay, which one? Do we want to get it to 1y from that 8y or a negative 6y? Which one do we want to get rid of? Get rid of the negative 6y? So we're going to take this second equation. I'm going to move it over here. We're going to take this 7x minus 6y equals 2. And how do we turn that negative 6y into a positive 1?
We change the minus into a positive. Wait, what?
Okay, first let's move negative 7x to the other side.
Oh, yeah, that.
So we're going to wind up with negative 6y equals negative 7x plus 2. Now that the y term is isolated, yes?
I do not understand.
All we've done so far is isolated the y term. We need to make y 1y, like we would do in a slope-intercept. Basically right now we're turning it into slope-intercept form. That's a good way to think of it. So how would we turn this into slope-intercept form?
Divide both sides by -6.
Divide every term by negative 6. So far so good? So y equals 7/6, because it's a negative 7 over a negative 6, minus 1/3, because I simplified that 2/6.
I don't get that part.
2 over negative 6, is the fraction going to be positive or negative? Okay. And so, how many 2's in 6? 3. Okay, so it's negative 1/3. I just simplified the fraction. They share a factor of 2. A little better? Okay, so now we know what y is. We might not be happy about what y is, are we? No, we hate what y is, but we know what it is. Okay. Now let's go back to the other equation. Negative 5x plus 8 times y, put it in parentheses, equals 6.
Slow down, slow down.
We know that y is 7/6x minus 1/3. Doesn't make us happy, but it is. Okay, we're not happy about the F word, but we can make it happen.
Wait. How would you put that into the parentheses?
We're not going to worry about it yet. In parentheses, that's what y was, right? It was 8 times y in the first equation, right? Negative 5x plus 8y, and we just substituted y into those parentheses we drew. Okay? All we're doing is substituting.
That was the problem. That was the problem from the last one. So when we're doing this, we use the y that we get from the bottom.
The y that we just solved for.
So
And then we stuck it in the parentheses where y was. That's all we did. This is y. Okay? Now we're just going to, first we're going to distribute. Okay? So negative 5x doesn't change. Plus, what's 8 times 7? Because you know this is 8 over 1. 56 over 6x. 8 times 1?
8.
8 thirds equals 6. Does everybody see how we distribute it?
No.
It's just the F word, right? But it was 8 over 1. So the denominators didn't change. We just multiplied the numerator times the numerator. How many people are happy we're playing with fractions? Okay, I've got 3 people that are kind of happy about it. The rest of you, right? Can we get rid of the fractions?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
let's fraction bust. Take everything on one side and everything on the other side. What is the least common denominator right here?
6.
6.
Oh.
Factor is 3. So let's multiply everything on both sides by 6. Okay? Negative 5 times 6? Negative 30. X.
30x plus.
Oh, if we multiply a denominator of 6 times 6, do we get rid of the denominator? We sure do. Plus 56x. Oh, but if we multiply a denominator of 3 times 6, we end up with 2 left over, right?
So it's 2 on the bottom.
No, what's 2 times 8?
48.
16 equals 36. Okay, you want me to break it down? Or are we good? Everybody see how we got it?
Can we move the camera next time because it was kind of in the way.
Move yourself. It needs to be dead center so you can see it. Okay? Can we combine like terms on the left?
Yeah.
What's negative 30 plus positive 56?
Positive 26.
Positive 26x minus 16 equals 36. Can we add 16 to both sides? Absolutely. We might not be happy about our 26x equals 20. Divide both sides by 26. We knew it was going to be ugly at the end, didn't we?
No.
Can we make it simplified?
Yeah. We can do 1.
How about 10 over 13? Ew. So even when we go back and substitute, it's not going to be pretty, is it? Okay? So what do we have to do to find y? How do we find y? By go back to one of the original problems, and we're going to have to put x in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to have to go back, yeah.
Wait.
How is 36 plus 16
Oh,
That's what I was confused.
it's
Wait.
not. Thank you. Oh, and then it's going to be better.
She
Yay,
gets candy.
26x minus 16 equals 36. Thank you. There's a reason she's older than me, because she has a birthday. So she must be older than me, right? Equals 52. So x equals 2. Yay, it's better. Yay!
Candy.
Was she already
Yeah,
on
she
like
gets
30?
candy.
Can you go back down?
I didn't see the X.
Birthday girl so smart.
But she already has like 30.
Yeah, see, so she got older. Like she needs candy today, like a hole in the head.
But.
And I love the fact that she finds my errors. Good, so x
Are you sure she's not supposed to be like
should be 7 times, and if x is 2 minus 6y, does it matter which one I put it back into?
No.
No, but I put it in this one because it was easy to find. 7 times 2? 14 minus 6y equals 2. What do we do to get this, the variable expression on its own? This one?
Subtract 14.
Subtract 14 or add negative 14 to both sides. So negative 6y equals negative 12. What's y equal?
2.
Positive 2.
Oh, I was gonna do
Oh, so our coordinate is 2.
Yes, I got it right.
2, 2.